Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best streaming devices.
Starting at number 5.
Apple 2022 Apple. For those who want an all-in-one device that lets you stream movies, run a PLEX media server and play games, consider Nvidia Shield TV Pro. It currently runs Android TV, which is a little outdated at this point, but there's a possibility that it could be upgraded to Google TV in the future. Thanks to its capable Tegra X1 Plus processor, the Nvidia Shield TV Pro can stream in native 4K, and it can also upscale 720p and 1080p video to 4K with the company's AI neural network. It also supports Dolby Vision and HDR10, has 3 GB of RAM, 16 GB of storage and 2 USB-C ports. Additionally, there's a gigabit Ethernet port, an HDMI socket and a microSD card slot. Since it runs on Android, you can use it to play most games from the Google Play Store. The main reason you'd choose the Nvidia Shield TV Pro over other machines is that it gives you access to Nvidia's GeForce Now cloud gaming service. As long as you have a relatively speedy internet connection, you can play top-tier PC games that are streamed online to your Shield TV Pro.
Coming at number 4.
Roku Ultra. When my colleague Devindra Hardawar reviewed the latest Apple TV 4K upon its debut in 2022, he called it the best streaming box by a long shot. In terms of picture quality, speed, longevity and Apple-engineered extras, that remains accurate. The set-top box supports 4K Dolby Vision and HDR10+, which makes compatible content look, to borrow Devindra's term, glorious. The A15 Bionic chip inside enables near-instantaneous loading of and switching between apps. Zooming from the beginning of an episode to the end or anywhere in between is not only quick, but also quite easy to do once you get the hang of the touch-sensitive directional pad on the Siri remote. Apple improved the box hardware over the previous generation, too, with a smaller, fan-less design. You don't have to be an Apple devotee to appreciate the streaming box, but having an iPhone makes setup easier, letting you hold your phone near the device to transfer credentials.
At number 3.
Roku Express HD. The Roku Ultra has the same features of the streaming stick and then some. There's a wide selection of content, a simple user interface and support for 4K HDR streaming, AirPlay 2 and voice commands. On top of that, the Ultra adds Dolby Vision support along with HDR10+, USB connections, a microSD slot for external media, and Ethernet connectivity. The Ultra comes with Roku's Voice Remote Pro with headphone jack for private listening and a couple of programmable shortcut keys that you can map to specific commands, like launch YouTube or play classical music. Best of all, the Ultra features a remote finder in case you lose it in between your couch cushions. The Ultra is definitely the most capable Roku device on the market, but you'll have to pay quite a bit more for it. And now,
Number 2 of my list.
Amazon Fire TV Stick. The Roku Express has the same user interface as the Streaming Stick Plus, but it's housed in a compact set-top box instead. It doesn't support 4K or HDR and the remote control lacks a voice command button. But if all you want is a capable HD streaming device, the Express fits the bill. If you insist on having 4K, however, consider the Roku Express 4K Plus, which retails for $40. It's very similar to the Express, except it carries support for 4K, HDR, and AirPlay, and it comes with a voice remote as well. That could well make it worth the extra money. And now,
Number 1.
Google Chromecast. Believe it or not, the streaming world has enough free content to keep even the most voracious watchers entertained, and the Roku Streaming Stick 4K is probably the best way to access it. Roku's interface is uncluttered, with a simple list at the left and an app grid on the right. 2 of those list items, Live TV and Featured Free, are stuffed with free content, both on linear channels and video on demand, VOD, services. The Roku Channel app adds thousands more series, films, Roku originals and live channels to watch without subscribing to a dang thing. Roku makes 7 different streaming devices and all will get you that free content. The $50 streaming stick 4K hides behind your TV, supports 4K, HDR10+ and Dolby Vision and has a longer range Wi-Fi. If you don't need the longer range or Dolby Vision, and don't mind a slightly bulkier device, you can save $10 and get the Roku Express 4K+. Both players support Apple AirPlay too and can control your set's power and volume.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.